Hey, Jordan, how are you?
Pretty good.
Thinking back to the first time you met Coach Beamer when he was hired, what do you remember maybe about that first conversation you had with him, one on one?
Really, he was excited to be here. That's a lot that I took from him. He was ready to come in, get the program turned around, make big changes, and all his promises he made were legit. So that's really what I took away from him.
What have you learned about him in the last 3 months?
Um, he's a cool dude. Always at practice smiling, and he'll like pep talk. His pep talk is pretty good, and he's uplifting all times.
Dick Cox.
Jordan, what has the off season been like with the new strength and conditioning program and the competitions that y'all been having at night?
Pretty extreme. Coach Day, well, when he first came in, his first thing he told us was he's going to mold our bodies, and that's what he's doing. The best that you can be. And the competitions wise, it's been pretty fun. We're getting after it, competing against each other, trying to get better. The whole thing has been pretty fun.
Lou BJ.
What did you learn from your freshman year, and what are you looking forward to this year to try to improve on?
For my freshman year, maybe speed, pass rushing, strength, trying to get better at things like that and understanding the plays more.
Mike Yuba.
Jordan, knowing how close you were to Muschamp during the recruiting process, did it ever go through your mind at all that, maybe South Carolina, you would test the waters? And just looking back now, after everything you actually told John, being able to meet Coach Beamer, and now you have Coach Kimmery on staff, how nice has it kind of been in terms of that playing out?
It's been a wild ride. With Muschamp leaving, that was my guy. But having Coach Beamer come in and take over the program, it's been a pretty smooth ride so far. Coach Kimmery's on staff is pretty good too. Having him around, it's just been pretty fun so far.
Rick Henry.
Hey, Jordan, Mo was talking about how Coach Beamer's energy and enthusiasm can be really inspiring. You go to the weight room and he's already in there working out. When you see your head coach with that much energy and enthusiasm, how does that affect you and make you maybe take your contributions and your performance up a notch or two?
For me to see that, it's like I know he wants us to be better with everything we do. Having him around is like it pumps everybody up because he's always excited, ready for us to do better.
Colin Taylor.
Jordan, I think Coach Beamer in his first press conference or first talk with you guys said he wanted to earn your trust. How has he gone about doing that over the course of these last few months? And is it the stuff you kind of already talked about in terms of trust building and getting you guys to buy into what he's telling you?
Well, when we first had our meetings with him, everything that he told us and promised us has been happening. He'll develop us in the weight room. We'll get stronger. We'll be faster. Everything's playing in so far. So we trust him as a coach so far.
Eric, you with us? I guess not. Mitch Brown.
I'm back. I see you guys. Sorry about that. I'm having some computer issues. Jordan, are there any similarities at all between Coach Muschamp's approach and Coach Beamer's approach, or is it kind of night and day, the differences in their style and kind of the environment they're trying to create?
Some things they have are pretty similar. Coach Beamer coming in, he's more energetic, and it's like trying to push the program to go forward. Muschamp was trying to do the same as well, but a change had to be done. So that's really how it was. It's kind of the same, little difference.
Is it more fun so far in the early going under Beamer? He just seems like more of a lighthearted guy and a more fun guy. And at least with us, Coach Muschamp came off as a little bit more businesslike, a little bit more, kind of stern in his approach.
I would say it's kind of the same. Only thing I would say would be different is, the weight room and competitiveness. That is more fun, but other than that, everything would kind of be the same.
Mitch Brown.
Jordan, I mean, just looking back a year, I mean, last year you're in high school, now you're getting ready for your sophomore year. How much have you grown in that span of time?
Size-wise, I think I gained at least 5 pounds, and got stronger in the weight room. On the field-wise, I would say I understand a little bit more how to use my body, how to use my hands and speed.
Josh Kendall.
Hi, Jordan. How are you?
Pretty good.
Wanted to know if this defensive system makes your life on the end any different. Are your responsibilities different? Are the techniques they're asking you to play different?
My techniques, they're pretty much the same. Some things have changed a little bit, but it's pretty much get after the quarterback, read the run, make plays.
Pass rush has been a problem for this team for several years. Based on what you saw last year and this year, do you see some things that you think will help y'all alleviate that, whether they be personnel or scheme?
I think the scheme will be a little bit different for us to get after the quarterback. Things will change, stunts, different pass rush plays we got going in, but I think this year will be a little bit better.
You're unmuted, Josh.
Sorry. Would it be fair to call it more aggressive from what you've seen thus far?
Yes, sir. I would say more aggressive. The approach would be more dedicated to sacking the quarterback.
Thank you, Jordan.
Helmer Granahan.
Hey, Jordan, I obviously know Coach Peterson was a big part in your recruitment and getting to South Carolina. What has it been like as an actual player under him for the last year or so? And what are some of the main things he's passed on to you? And are there any older guys on the roster who have kind of helped serve as mentors for you as well?
It's been pretty fun. Every moment with him is pretty fun. And, each day we're learning something new. And then he's trying to perfect our craft at the D-line. And, the older guys, the mentors like JJ and Aaron, all of them, they're going to be with us the whole time and correcting our pass rush moves and different things like that.
John Del Bianco.
Jordan, have you had to give the tight ends a little scouting report on Coach Kimmery?
Nah, nobody really asked.
No. If you could just explain just your relationship with Coach Kimmery, how beneficial it is for you to have him on staff, and how nice is it for that little Hammond reunion there with your former teammates and your coach?
Yeah, it's been pretty good having him around, because I played for him for 3 years. That's my guy. I know I can go to him and ask him any questions I need at any time. It's just good having him on the staff.
Dick Cox.
Talk about how it's been having a lot of the former Gamecock great players that are in NFL now embrace the program, and some of the former Gamecocks actually come back and be a part of the staff.
Yeah, I really appreciate them coming back to hear from them and learn different things and hear what they had to go through to get to where they are now is pretty big, and I do appreciate that a lot from them.
Last call for Jordan. Anything else? Wes, go ahead.
Hey, Jordan, I don't think we've talked to you maybe even since back, when you went through the recruiting process. Can you maybe tell us just kind of what it was about South Carolina as you kind of went through your final decision-making process?
Yeah, so I had my top 5 schools picked, and so I was going back and forth trying to decide where I wanted to go, and then it came down to it where I realized that South Carolina I'm already here. I wanted to get on the field, play as soon as possible, and everything I needed was right here in the state. So, and I'm a big family guy, so I wanted my family to be able to watch me play every game, and so far that's what's happened.